Welcome to Crypto Bahamas. I am Leanna Haakons here with Zack Guzma. He is the author of Crypto Uncomplicated. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. It's very fun to be out here again.
It is beautiful weather, wonderful people. We got lots to talk about in the crypto space. You just launched a newsletter with Facebook. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Tell me all about it.
I've been covering crypto for a long time at CNBC and Yahoo Finance, and just feel like there's a lot of headlines out there that'll kind of hit the news, which you understand if you've been following crypto and you really do sit down and it's your life. But for a lot of people, they have other lives, So it's hard to figure out what's important to track, what it actually means when you put the pieces together. So Facebook asked me to start Crypto Uncomplicated, a newsletter that kind of distills what's important in crypto and explains it in a little bit better way that's less tied to the headline and the news, but more so what it means big picture.
So how do you do that? Because obviously it's kind of difficult for people that are new to the space to wrap their head around crypto, the implications of it, the issues within it, regulatory or whatever that might be. How do you get to the point of it?
Yeah, it's tricky because, crypto used to be just a bunch of people who wanted to speculate on a number going up and they wanted to get rich. And obviously that's still a big piece of crypto, but we've kind of evolved into this next wave of, all right, this is impacting everyday life. Like, this is impacting ownership. I can fund a community that's driving towards a mission that I support, that I want to see, in the world right now. And so I guess the piece of it is you find out what is the most important thing going on in crypto. It's really pushing the envelope. And, in real time, regulators are answering what is and is not off limits. And so there's a lot of things happening very quickly. You age very quickly in the crypto space, but I think it's a piece of figuring out what people really actually care about. You filter out the noise and focus in on kind of how these ideas become real things in the real world.
Well, it sounds like one I need to subscribe and read to. I think I already subscribed. But you were also moderating a panel today. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so NFTs obviously I think right now are kind of the cutting edge of what crypto is doing to unlock, like I said, community and a shared mission, and really inviting new people into the space who may have never bought crypto before. So, 𝗣𝗿𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗲, is a good example of that, right? With NBA Top Shot, basically you can collect clips from NBA games. It's kind of like a digital trading card, which brought a lot of people into, I never understood what an NFT was, but now there's a real use case here for me as a sports fan to get involved. And, so moderating a panel like that is very now in the same vein of what I'm trying to do on a separate project when it comes to media and NFTs and what it looks like when a show and its audience kind of own the thing together and kind of what that looks like. So NFTs are changing a lot of what we think about community and ownership as we kind of get into this Web3 era.
Well, as a journalist, host, anchor, Yahoo Finance and all over the place, obviously you know that space well enough to develop something around that, I'm sure.
I would hope so. I hope we're about to find out real quickly if I do or I don't. But no, it's been fun. And I think that this is kind of where the whole industry is going. Obviously, it's attracting a lot of money. That doesn't always mean that it's going to be the right way to go or that everything that gets the money is going to, deliver returns. And obviously, there's a lot of froth in the crypto space. But I do think that directionally, a lot of people are realizing that there is something here when it comes to ownership and kind of aligning interests on both ends, whether that means the thing you buy actually is something that will bring you money in the long term, or if it's just kind of attracting people who weren't in crypto into crypto. The whole space grows, everybody wins, I think, at that point.
What excites you most about the space in the next 12 months?
For me, I think, this is kind of getting to the age of aligning the interests from the investor side along with the customer side. So for me right now, seeing that come together in the next 12 months, I think there's going to be a rapid acceleration. I'm focusing on media right now for how that kind of happens, but you're seeing it in sports with sports teams potentially giving up a share to their fans. You're just seeing that in basically every sector here, as I think we realize not only is it going to be big tech companies that kind of own everything top down, but everybody who is interacting with any company or anything that they like in life potentially could weigh in on how that thing's run or own a little bit of the upside too. So I think next 12 months, we're going to see a lot of that happening across all kinds of sectors.
Yeah, just moving into a whole bunch of new spaces.
I would hope. Like I said, there's a lot of money, a lot of smart people. I think that's overlooked too, is how many smart people have left traditional maybe finance jobs to come into decentralized finance, or people who have left traditional investing jobs to focus in on crypto and how you build some of this stuff. But that, I think, is the thing that people are sleeping on most, because, you've been here, you walk around these conferences all the time, you see how smart these people are, and they're leaving really good jobs to build on this. I mean, that has to amount, right? That has to amount to something, I think.
I'm one of them. Thank you so much for your insight today, Zach.
Thanks, Leanna. Appreciate it.